Hey, no, no, no. I was cleaning up the graveyard. I was sticking all of those cardboard packagings into a trash bag. Oh, hey, yeah, Nimbus. I was just gonna go ahead and make you a mod now, then, but we can do that now. So I think it's uh, fully appropriate to make you a moderator before we make any further um, criteria for what mod should be. Then people can stop asking. So we have to figure that out because people apparently ask every 2 seconds, and I don't know if it's just like a weird trend that people want to be mods. I don't really get it. Yes, let's get something tonight. Let's get. I mean, let's put some goals again. Let's get 5 if we can. Get back to All right, I'm making you mod now. So this is your coronation. All right, Nimbus, speak and show your new title to the world. Well said, moderator Nimbus. All right, let me get the lightning ready and then. Yeah, so what I do basically in Nimbus is I turn off all the lights in the area that I'm in, and I switch on 3 other lights to try to control the lighting a little better. And also, when I have my face camera, it makes it so my face looks more beautiful. So, even though my face is already very beautiful. Oh, I need to go grab my other lights. I brought some of my power extender stuff to Asia, and so I need to bring that back. Setup my setup is not fully ready. I cleaned up the graveyard, but now there's a bunch of other stuff. Yeah, this is a never-ending saga. Yeah, Nimbus, I'm just joking. My wife makes sure I realize that I'm very, very average. Okay, so let's get stuff ready. Let's go ahead and get these Pokemon stuff out of the way. We will eventually get back to that, maybe. All right, I'll sort you later. Let's open up some Batman cards. So Ninja, I spoke with your brother, and he was, kind of walking me through the basics of PSA and everything. And do you guys see? What I could do a video on is this new scandal that's going on with PSA. That's what everyone's talking about now. Um, how did you guys hear about this? That they did that whole regrading. So I'll briefly talk about it. Some guy sent in 100 cards or something, and he got 3% gem mint rate, which is not normal for someone who typically sends stuff in. They're usually gonna get 50% or 35% or something like that, right? And he got 6 out of the 100 graded as a PSA 10, which again just abnormal. But then he sold those 10s. They did the whole buyback thing and gave him $30 for a card or whatever for PSA 9. And then he looked up those certs after he'd sold to them, and then they were marked as a PSA 10 after that, and being sold for like $300 or something afterwards, right? And it was posted on Twitter, and then it blew up, got viral, and then now PSA backtracked and they contacted the guy and told him, "Oh, it was an error, sorry," and they offered him money, But I mean, what do you guys think of that? I really hope we get a Batman PMG. I would really like to get the gold one, but if we got a green one or blue one, that'd be really cool. Yes, Ninja, they don't care. That's the truth. Because even me, then I see this thing, then I'm like, well, what's the option? Like, it's not like if you can send a CGC, which is fine. You can send a BGS, that's fine. If you just care about getting the condition, but then if you want value, if you actually want the value associated with it, because when we were kids, right? Who cared about how much something was worth? You just wanted it to be in mint condition because you wanted to have a mint condition version. You weren't thinking about selling your card for this quick flip, this, that, the other, or none of us normal people did that, right? I like CGC. I've had my own personal dealings with CGC, obviously. I actually, if you guys go onto CGC's website, one of my cards, it's a gold card, one of one, is featured on their website because I I had a whole deal with them. Went down there, had them take the card and feature it, all this stuff because it was a very special Marvel card. But even that has problems, which I've talked to them about, and the solutions are just not acceptable. The fact that any of these problems exist with these companies, I just don't get it. Like they should not tolerate mistakes. I just put it that way, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Open up these cards. You know what, Ninja? These cards are expensive. Okay, so I got it for 2,500 for this case, right? Which is it's a lot of cards. It's a case. Let's see how many is in a case. 12. 12 is in a case. Okay, so let's figure that's $208 per box, and then there's 12 packs per box. I mean, that's still like $17 a pack. I mean, are these worth $17 a pack? Kimber Bryan, I said that the other day that we should start our own company, but like, how many people have tried doing that? Tons. How many of them have failed? Almost all of them. And then they have their own scandals. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's all blue. It's a blue wall. Oracle. We have to get some non-mods in here who are actually going to sub and help grow our channel. Thank you very much, guys. This Harley Quinn actually looks pretty good. It looks like she's like a photograph. That's really good. If it's a drawing, I mean, whatever, that's cool. Manhunter, our blue PMG. Come on. Dr. Phosphorus. I think I saw a comic where he did something pretty horrendous to people. And then we got Detective Jason Bard. Don't know him. All right, that's our hit though. Hey, there we go. One new sub. Ninja, I totally agree. $5 a pack. But and because the quality of these cards is not there. They are not. They don't. You've handled them, right? They don't feel great. I'm not impressed. I'm only impressed if we get a blue, gold, or green PMG Batman. The Bruce Wayne Batman. The Batman #1 in this. I'm gonna be very specific. I don't want to get any Dick Grayson Batman or China Batman or none of that. I saw the one of one Dick Grayson Batman was on eBay. I don't know if it's sold or not though. The Joker is their first Joker. And, oh wow, that's cool. Purple Poison Ivy. Joker. That's a good one. I'll set him aside too, and I'll sleeve him up. He's special, right? He gets a sleeve. I'm running on my penny sleeves here. I gotta go get more. Yeah, they're not thick. It's kind of, you know. Even your company, Kim O'Brien Tag, I don't know. Are they doing well? People don't. There's two camps. People just really don't like the AI thing, I think. People, I don't know. Okay, hold a second. This is not going to work. I got to cut this. These cards, Ninja, are not in great condition either coming out of the factory. Like there's chipping. I just saw 2 white corners on this Poison Ivy. I'll show you right now. I already see it. That corner's white. That corner's kind of white. There's chipping on the side. I mean, it is not overly impressive in terms of quality. Yeah, Nimbus. Ask the hard questions of Kim Bryant. Yeah, 200 cards is pretty big. I thought too. I mean, 100. I think it could have been fine with 50 and 50. There's enough. 100 cards, nice, small set, but whatever. Man, we're down. We're down to only mods. I was talking to Brian today. I don't know if YouTube, after we hit 500, suddenly put us in a different category that we have to be more competitive to get people. I don't know what it is. This is all new to me. The fact that we're getting, we have, because I think when you enter 500 subs, you're in a different category of channel. You're not a tiny channel anymore. You've made a significant impact. Obviously, 1,000 is a different category. Then you're really a real big boy channel where you can actually make money if you satisfy the other criteria. But yeah, maybe I need to start doing actual more videos. And I can start giving my opinion, which, I'm sure my opinion's worth just as much as anyone else's opinion who goes up here and says stuff. There's no experts here, so. Is this the card? What did we get? Did we get nothing? Hold a minute. There had to be a card in here. Oh, this was our card. The signal. Okay. See? Hard to get excited. Didn't even know that was a special card. All right, next one. Yeah, Kim, I think it's probably true. Oh, yeah. Kimba Bryan pulled a magical demigod pack, which is maybe the best pull we ever got on the channel. and he didn't even know it. He was like, whatever. Demigod pack with 2 EV evolutions, whatever. Maybe it was well, I guess it was just 1 EV evolution and 1 EV. All right, see? Terry McGinnis Batman, we're starting to get repeats. I don't know who Deb Donovan is. See, there's nothing. The problem is this is art that's already in the comic, and yes, I love my Jim Lee Batman picture. I think they picked the perfect picture for him. Okay, these other ones, like who's this? Is this Captain Hook, the Cavalier? Yeah, come on. Hey, there we go. Magpie. We got Magpie. That's a cool outfit. Seems totally appropriate for not for kids channel. There you go. I have to keep my hands nicely manicured for my other hobby, which is hand model. How do you think we pay for all these cards? Kidding me? Speaking of which, so the nice young man that I met in Asia that sent me that I got the Gengar from and helped me navigate the Asia Pokemon market. He sent me a video. I guess PokeRev, who is the huge Pokemon YouTuber that has 3 million subscribers. Okay, 3.1 million subscribers, and gets what 10,000 or is it a few thousand views on his lives every time. Maybe it's 10,000. I don't know, something huge. Anyway, he opened 1,000 packs, 100 of those booster boxes that I had. So multiply that by 125. That's how much he spent on his 8-hour stream. He streamed for 8 hours straight. He got 2 Gengars. He got 2 Dragonites. He got 1 of the gold Dragonite. No Pikachu SAR. No God Pack. So I feel very lucky that I got, in my case of cards, I got 1 Dragonite, 1 God Pack that had a Pikachu in it. And I haven't even opened up I only opened half the case. I was done after that. I was kind of nervous to open any further because I'd already gotten 3 other SARs and it was like a magic case. Yeah, I'm just going to preserve the rest of it and imagine that there's a gold Dragonite in there and a, you know, a Gengar's in there probably. Aaron Cash. This is Punchline. Looks like a Timu Harley Quinn. And then with the Court of Owls. That was a cool story. If you guys haven't seen it, everyone should go read it. It's done by Zack Snyder. No, not Zack Snyder. What's his name? Kim O'Brien, the guy we met. Snyder. Is it Josh Snyder? John Snyder? Or Ninja, you'll know. Hey, Pete, brother. Welcome back. Scott Snyder. Anyway, go read this Court of Owls story. It is a great story. It's dark and awesome. Okay, next one. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go bust open some. I have some Pokemon around here somewhere. I could probably find 1 or 2 packs. We'll open that and see if we can draw room back. But I mean, Kim O'Brien, this shows that Pokemon is king. There is no competing against it. These cards do not draw the crowd. What draws the crowd is a new Pokemon set. So we buy the cards when they first come out, as soon as they're available in pre-release, and there's a purple one in the back, and you start opening, and you get subs, and you be compelling, and you and you tell people who want to be mods no over and over again. Royal Flush Gang. Okay. DC has some hokey characters. Hokey names. Royal Flush Gang. Come on. Yu-Gi-Oh. So Yu-Gi-Oh was big when I was a kid. I think Yu-Gi-Oh, from a card standpoint, when I was younger, was more popular than Pokemon at that time. Partially because I think Yu-Gi-Oh, the cartoon, was a card game. So the cartoon, like the you know daily cartoon that people watch, was also, they used cards in it. So it was more like when you were playing the card game, you were actually doing what they're doing in the show. Whereas in Pokemon, like, we're not throwing Pokeballs, and we don't have creatures really fighting each other. So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, you see Yu-Gi-Oh still on the shelves now. I don't know if it's collected at all. I know the other thing people talk about in the um, forums, at least in the forums that I'm part of, where that help me. Oh, we got a red. Looks like there's a red PMG in the back. Um, the ones that help me figure out where I'm going to be going to buy my cards, they're looking at One Piece. So Talon. Let's see, is this Talon like? Who is this guy? Yeah, he's one of the Court of Owls, the good guy from the Court of Owls. Didn't know that. Black Alice. Flash, who Nimbus said is very creepy. Yes, I agree. He's pretty creepy looking. Yeah, the Blue Eyes Dragon. Apparently, that's like worth a lot of money, right? All right, we got something in the back. I think Nimbus, is that a? I'm sorry, Ninja. Is this a red PMG coming up? Looks pretty red PMG ish, right? Oh wow, we've got Double Dare. Oh my gosh, Double Dare. All right, and then drum roll, banger alert, red PMG. Ho! Oh, hey, that's a good one. That's not bad. That's not bad. If I had to pick a bad guy, it could be worse than that. Banger alert. Hopefully that's not totally inappropriate that I said that, by the way. I will tell you in just a moment. Let's get this sleeved up so my clumsy hands don't cause some problem. Yeah, it's a legit hit. This is a good one. Would be better if it was blue, but red, we'll take it. I mean, it'd be best if it was gold, but all right. What's the number going to be? Why don't you guys make some guesses? Yeah, Ninja. See, that's what I was saying. Come on now. Not appropriate. Okay, naughty. What number? Guess before I flip it over. No way, they're not the best. These are 1 out of 100, man. The greens are the best. The green is good out of 10. Blue out of 50. Red out of 100. Hey, Sam T. Welcome. Welcome to the moderator group discussion. No way. A red one sold for 450? Come on. You kidding me? All right, 23. Is Kimba here? Did Kimba just ditch us? I'm going to show this to the other camera, by the way. Oh, no, I'm going to do it because then I'll know the number. All right, we're flipping. 3, 2, 1. 57 out of 100. Not bad. You guys were both wrong. Even if you added up your numbers, you're wrong. Wrong. Man, wow, that's cool. I'm going to put this in a full sleeve. This deserves it. Too bad the blue card I got yesterday was not this one. But man, if it was Batman, oof. Batman gets Batman got, how much did he get in a red PMG? I think he was like 1300. think that's what it was, right? 1300 red PMG. Ooh, that's cool. All right, guess who's getting replaced? Sorry, Charizard. Pow. Right next to magnetic Lego, like Lego Man Night Guy. Yep, Charizard just got replaced. Has him a Fadzil 7179. Hello. Um. Oh, okay, Sam T. I appreciate that. If you guys could both hit that subscribe button and help our channel grow, we'd really love it. We are a slow-paced channel here that we talk about life events and open cards, usually Pokemon cards. But the flavor of the day today is Batman. Oh, that's cool. It's the same picture as the foil too. Not bad. Not bad. Yes, at least got some money back. Yeah, 450. That pays for the box. I mean, that's pretty cool. Still, I still want to get Batman. Is that a secret? So is it So it's only one per box, right? So you're not going to get another gold one or anything in this box. It's just the red PMG we got. Commissioner Gordon. I think I'll try to get these bulk cards and sell them on as like a big stack of them. Once I get a full set of these base cards, I'll put all the bulk as like a auction, buy everything on the channel. Hugo Strange. He's a strange guy. If you played the Arkham games, you know that. Here we go, 511. Yes, let's keep pushing forward. We need to get that 515. We need to set those small goals again because I let it go for a while. I got lazy. Can't be lazy. We had to remember what our goal is. We got a purple card in the back. Our goal is to get, well, the ultimate goal is to get 100,000. That's what Kimba, Brian, and I were talking about when we were doing something. And we said, you know what? Let's start a YouTube channel. We want to get one of those plaques that we put on the wall. Yeah. Then hundreds of Pokemon card packs later, I didn't even open Pokemon before that, by the way. I didn't I never opened up one pack in my life. So, now we're here we are. Respawn. That looks like other spawn. What do you guys think? Respawn. Is that a come on, is that just hey, there you go. Purple Vicky Bell. Is that just aping Spawn? Oh, he's supposed to be affiliated with Deathstroke. Okay. Respawn. Come on. Oh, I did look it up, by the way, guys. You are right. It is originally for DC Comics, like Detective Comics, but apparently now it's just its own thing. It does not stand for an acronym. It's just DC. But yes, originally the company was called something else Comics, and they had Detective Comics, and people kept calling it, DC Comics because if it's DC, it stands for Detective Comics, and it's Detective Comics Comics. That doesn't make any sense, right? It's not Detective Comics Comics. Yeah, well, Ninja's passion is movies, so we're hoping that when's your channel starting, Nimbus or Ninja? You're doing your channel soon, right? Because I want to see your reviews. I just saw that I think this is one of those black cards. Those there's like a matte black cards that they have. It's something different here. I just do this because I can't tell. All right, the question. Huntress. It's the first Huntress I think we've gotten. Two-Face. I think that's the first Two-Face we've gotten. Whoa, what's this? The Clown Prince of Crime. It is a lenticular. What's this worth? Ninja, is this a case hit? Hope not, because it's kind of simple if it's a case hit. I'd rather there be a Julia Pennyworth. I guess that's Alfred's daughter. This is thicker. This is way thicker. It's a way thicker card. CPC 25. Let me put this. This is a thicker card than the other cards. I don't know if it's going to fit in this regular thing. Let's see. Yeah, this is it's different. It's built different, as they say. I need to buy more top loaders. So also with this whole PSA thing, I'm kind of hesitant to send anything into them. Oh, this is too tight. I need a thick one. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna go run and grab a thick case. The 7 people here, please don't leave. While I go do this. All right, I'm back. How many we retained? Well, we lost 2. That's okay. All right, let's get this in a case. It's a little bit thicker top loader. It's way too thick, but it's still, at least you won't be smashing it. Yeah, I don't know what this is. This is a lenticular card with it's got the Joker sitting there holding a balloon. Super freaky. There you go. 25 bucks. So it's a, let's see, 20 to 120, 1 out of 96 packs. Okay, so is that a case hit? 1 out of 96 packs. So, hope that's not the case hit. Ugh. We'll have to Google and see what the case hits are. I know the case hits are like autographs or a, what's it called? Autographs or a original art sketch. I mean, if I got Jim Lee's autograph, oh, that'd be so cool. I don't know if his autograph is one of the ones included, but 25 bucks, meh. Meh. Yeah, so if you're gonna do this whole thing though and try to chase stuff, yeah, you have to buy cases because then you get the guaranteed case hit. That's where you can get the big stuff. Even though you know the what's it called aren't guaranteed, the PMGs and stuff. But Leslie Tompkins, Batwing, Batman. See, if I get gold Batman of this of Jason Todd, that would be not desirable. The Hood, Automatopoeia. There's a name, a character called Automatopoeia. Oh, come on. And then the Joker. This is the 3 Jokers. I haven't read this story yet. I know it's good. The reason I haven't read it yet is because I heard that it was similar to what Hush 2's thought was, so I didn't want to read it. He did not auto the set? Dan Moore did? Okay. Did you guys see my stream where I showed my Dan Moore sketch? Because that was cool. The sketch that I was able to get for free. Kimber was there for that one. I just charmed my way into getting one because I'll tell you the story. So he only had 25 slots to get, and I had been talking to the CGC people at San Diego about getting one of his sketches, and they're like, "Oh yeah, sure." And then they, told me go on the thing and buy it, and then they sold out. And they're like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And then I spoke to the very nice manager there, and she said, "Oh, he's so nice. I'll get him to do one more." But then they didn't charge me for it, so and then he did it. I mean, he drew that Clark Kent, and it looks great, and I got it for free. The problem though is that my comic came back a 9.8 when a ton of them were coming back 9.9s, and I think there was even a 10. So I was like, "What? That comic rated a 9.9? Ton of them? Up, repeat. We already have this retribution." No, we don't have the Jason Todd one. We have the other one. I think we have the. I don't remember. Let's see. Where are we doing on our? Oh, that was our last pack. So that was our last pack magic. Sorry, forgot to announce it. So how did we do? We did great. We got a red PMG Catwoman. I mean, that's awesome. Is that the Catwoman? Yeah, it is because this is some other Catwoman. This is like a Japanese Catwoman. Aiko Hasegawa. Isagawa, sorry. Oh, no, Hasegawa. Yeah, that's not Catwoman. That's Catwoman. Freaking Selena Kyle. Okay, that's Catwoman. I'm gonna send that to my buddy who sent me the case. He'll be excited about that. All right. All right, guys. Yeah, that's probably good for the stream. We'll do Pokemon another night. Let's like I said, I finished my run of all the Walmart stuff. Here, let me show you guys before you go. No more graveyard. That's sad. Well, there's like two things there. I have to clean that up, but it's gone. I mean, the graveyard's here. Look at these cards. That's our Pokemon damage. Oh yeah, he's Batman's favorite. Exactly. I mean, he had a kid with Talia, and Talia's great. I mean, I like Talia, but Selena's his favorite for sure. Nimbus, what do you think we should do? Should we open up something? Do I owe you guys open up something? Let's see. Do I have to do some sort of Pokemon? I'm trying to see if I have one of the packs I bought today here. Here. What is it? All right, here. Nimbus, I'll open up one pack. Okay, this guy. See, this is what I bought today at Target. There were these packs that are like they're Fantasma Flames. They're more expensive than the regular. It comes with 3 promos and the coin, which has got I don't know who that is, in one pack. You want to hold off? Okay. Well, we got 8 people here now. How many subs do we have? What's our sub count at the moment? Yeah, I don't know if they're really worth something. 151. If we get 113 for the people here, then we'll open this. Let's get 2 subs, guys. I'm just trying to see what we can get. We got 5 likes, which is a lot from our normal 6 people. Can we get 513? Man, if we can sell those cards for $2 to $3, no, they're gonna. Yeah, if we get the subs, then we get open. That's how we're doing it. If those coins are worth that, I'm trying to find. I have a stack of coins like this thick. Sell for $2 each. Yeah, I do that all day long, if we could. And I don't know where my coins are. It's somewhere in the basement here. We've been opening. We've had the horse. We've had the carrot. We've had everything out. We even got this one. Okay, but did you see us pull this? That was a big deal. That's a handsome card. This is actually a nice one. It's actually a nice condition too. If I sent this in, it would do well, I think. PSA 9, CGC 10. I'm gonna send this to Justin and see what he says. Is it too late? It's too late now. I'll send it to him tomorrow. Gosh, that's cool. 400 to 450. That's sweet. So the question is, do we sell it? Do we sell it or do we keep it and let it go down to be worth nothing? Because that's what's gonna happen. Moving anywhere with this. So, all right, guys, we won't open this now. We'll open this tomorrow. I have a bunch of these to open, so we'll open them all tomorrow if we can't get any subs tonight. We just broke the 510 barrier, so we're 511. Hopefully we can. Oh, it's gonna go down. All these cards go down. That's what I've learned. So for me, there's a nostalgia associated with getting the card, and you have memories always. But 450 would be nice. That would be a significant, because it would all go back to the channel, right? Just buy it and use that to help fund buying more of this stuff. Yeah. Oh no, it's not like Pokemon. These will go down. I don't see there to be long term hold on any of this stuff. I don't think. I don't know. Most of my colleagues that are in the Marvel space may argue with me, but I've seen them all just tank. Prices tank once the hype is gone. Just you can get all the red Catwomans you want. You know. All right, guys, we're gonna end the dream here. We'll open these up tomorrow. I may do an early sub or an early stream, and then I'm gonna be getting back to work soon. So yeah, I mean, we've been very fortunate. Everything's been great. So all right, guys, take care. Good night. God bless, and we'll see you guys next time. And congratulations, Nimbus, on finally making it to mod. Hope you enjoy that. Enjoy silencing people and kicking them out when they don't act properly. So, all right. Take care, guys. We'll see you soon.